Hello everybody, it's Mr. Morfetto, and today we will be dissecting Chapter 4, Battle of Gods of the Dragon Ball Super manga. We left off with Beerus about to destroy the planet, but Goku doesn't want Beerus to do that. And Goku here in the first page says, Lord Beerus, you're looking for the Super Saiyan God, right? No shit, Sherlock. I know Goku's not the smartest, but I'm not sure if that's the first thing I'd say. And then Beerus says, what, did you find him? No, but he's got an idea. It involves the Dragon Balls. And they didn't really explain it, but, Bulma's got the Dragon Balls because she was going to give the Dragon Balls to whoever won some kind of raffle or something on her birthday party. Would have been, like I said earlier in the last couple of reviews, it'd be interesting instead of Bulma's birthday, is if this was Videl and Gohan's wedding, and Bulma was going to give the Dragon Balls to Gohan and Videl as a wedding gift. That would have made a lot more sense. It would have been interesting. I like that idea better. It develops Videl and Gohan, two very underutilized characters so far in this manga. Alright, and I like here in one page they get through this Super Saiyan God ritual, gathering 6 purely righteous Saiyans, which this whole ritual to become a Super Saiyan God is one of the dumbest things in the Dragon Ball Super world, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. How does Vegeta become a Super Saiyan God? Does he do the ritual too? Do we just not mention it again? Now, they do this ritual, and they didn't have 6 Saiyans, right? So they use the unborn child, Gohan's unborn child Pan, that's inside Videl, to make it happen. But yeah, I do like how they jumped in one page. They did the whole Super Saiyan God ritual, which took probably a whole episode or two in the anime. So I love that they got right past that crap. And now Goku is a Super Saiyan God. Thanks to the 6 Saiyans. Very weird number. 6 Saiyans to have to do it. Would be interesting if, I guess they could have explained that Vegeta got the Super Saiyan God transformation right then too, because they're all holding hands and doing the transformation. It also would have been cool if Gohan got some divine ki from this ritual. How do they know that Goku got it? Were they all giving the energy to Goku? Well, I'll just read this little box. The 6 of them, including Videl's child, now begin the ritual that transforms Goku into a Super Saiyan God. So yeah, there it is. I also like the red Super Saiyan God form better than the blue Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. And here we go. There's Krillin. Hey, Krillin with some hair. That form, so that's Super Saiyan God. And Bulma says he hasn't changed that much. He's got pupils now. And right here Trunks says his hair is red. So that's a big change. Gohan can't sense his ki, and Piccolo says that's proof that he's turned into a deity. No mortal can sense chi that comes from gods. And Whis says, you sure know a lot. Because it's probably because of the Kami in Piccolo had definitely had some divine ki, because he was able to go from Otherworld and back. It was interesting. It's interesting makes me wonder if Piccolo can sense divine ki, since he's got Kami within him, and how much divine ki did he have before they fused. Vegeta's mad that he's not the one that gets to fight this fight. I am too. I feel like it would have been interesting if they just let Vegeta fight this fight. It doesn't really matter, but it would have been interesting. So yeah, Piccolo, Krillin, Goten, Trunks, Bulma, they're all on the sidelines, getting ready to watch this fight. And Goku says, promise me that you won't destroy Earth if I win this fight. And Beerus says, okay, but if you don't win, then I'm definitely going to destroy Earth. So, you put the bet there. And he also mentions that there's not a single being in the universe capable of defeating the god of destruction. Alright, Goku goes in. Beerus still blocks. He says, what is it like being a god? Also, confusing the way... So is Goku a god now? Is there super Namekian gods and super Frieza race gods and other gods of every race? Or is it just the Saiyan race that somehow has this god thing? And is the Super Saiyan god what passed down to the rest of the Saiyans over generations, which created the Super Saiyan legend? I don't know. Confusing. But Goku says it's like a whole new world has just opened up to me. Yeah, I bet it did. So they're fighting, Goku's still not being able to do much damage to Beerus, but he's able to dodge and dip and keep up with him speed-wise. I like that they're fighting around the city here. We didn't see a lot of that, I don't believe, in the anime. But it is interesting that Goku's fine fighting in the city, because he's usually the first one to be like, let's go fly over to where Piccolo lives and fight there where there's nobody that can get hurt. So yeah, they're flying around and fighting. And it looks like Goku's getting tired, but Beerus is not, by him breathing heavy. You seem to be getting a handle of your god powers. And Goku says, I'm just getting started. I bet you are, Goku. Just keep transforming, being the main character, Goku. They're punching, and it looks like there's waves of energy going into space from their punches and kicks. Ooh, we're back to the Supreme Kai and the old Supreme Kai. The planet of the Lord of Lords. The shockwaves from Earth are reaching even here. At this rate, the entire universe will be destroyed. They need to stop saying things like that. I feel like they've said like the entire universe will be destroyed when Cell was powering up an attack at one point during the Cell Saga, and it's like, come on, we're way beyond that, and now the entire universe will be destroyed because of a couple punches and kicks? Doesn't make a lot of sense. And it looks like the Supreme Kai has collected all the Dragon Balls from Namek, but he says that that's not what Champa and Vados were looking for, so you can bring those back to Namek. Well, maybe you shouldn't do that. What if they are looking for them? Maybe they're just throwing off your scent, old Kai. And we get back to the fight. It looks like Goku's about spent. Beerus says, I acknowledge your efforts, but this is the end. You already starting to lose your power. Goku says, I became a Super Saiyan God, and it's still not enough to defeat Lord Beerus. Beerus says, at least it was fun, and charges a big giant death ball of destruction, God of Destruction Ki. As promised, I will destroy the earth. Now die. And then Goku's being a badass, standing in front of that and Earth. Oh, there's Piccolo and Krillin again, being spectators, not getting to do much. He knows it's bad. So maybe Piccolo can sense Divine Ki, because he's the only one that's reacting to this. And Krillin or his daughter are saying, are we in trouble? So Krillin can't sense this big attack, but Piccolo can. So I have a feeling Piccolo can sense Divine Ki. And I think we first figured that out when he sensed how powerful the Supreme Kai was in the tournament. I want to know how strong Piccolo has become since the Buu arc. And I hope they elaborate on that later on in this manga. Oh, Goku's getting a little smirk, and higher, Goku says, my power can still get higher than this. Yeah, it sure can, Goku. Your power just goes up whenever it's convenient for the plot. Goku hits a Kamehameha to knock the Divine Ki death ball thing back at Beerus. And the fight is over. And Whis shows up and says, from what I can tell, the battle is undecided. Whis, from what I can tell, Beerus wanted to, he could end this fight right now, but he's not gonna. And Beerus says, "You're very interesting, very well. For your sake, I shall save the destruction for another time." And Goku says, "You sure about that? Hey, maybe you shouldn't egg him on, Goku. He just almost destroyed your planet. It's Bulma's birthday. You're tired. You're in space, and you're breathing just fine." And then we get this little exposition thing of Beerus saying, "We are in a universe 7, and I am the god of destruction of this universe, and there are 12 universes in total." I don't remember them bringing this up in the anime so soon, so it's nice that they're getting that out of the way about the 12 universes. There are people out there far greater than you can imagine. No, Goku's happy about that. And here we go, more exposition. Whis here is not only my personal attendant, but also my teacher. And that, of course, means he's stronger than I am. I like that, because it kind of ends any sort of debate of if Whis is stronger than Beerus immediately. Because he's got Angel Key, or whatever he's got, so he's basically unbeatable. And Beerus and Whis take off. Goku's pretty stoked that he got to do stuff. He's going to do a lot more stuff coming up. He does most of the stuff, more than other characters. We get back to the Supreme Kais, and it looks like Kabuto and the Supreme Kai have split up using the Namekian Dragon Balls. You think they would have done this sooner? Since we work so hard to collect the Dragon Balls, we asked to have us separated. I mean, they might be happier separated at this point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you think after all this time, their minds would have merged. It's interesting, when they're fused, do you have two different minds thinking individually, or you're thinking all at once as your two form of thoughts become one? Let me jump over here, somewhere far away in the universe. Universe 7 or one of the other 12 universes. Got to be more specific. And it looks like some of Frieza's soldiers are looking for Dragon Balls, and they've run into the Super Dragon Balls. But Champa's there and blows them up. And who's this guy in the middle, this monkey-looking guy? You think that Frieza wouldn't let him be part of the Frieza Force, because Frieza is a monkey racist. So Champa destroys this ship of soldiers, and it looks like we've got more Frieza soldiers from the Resurrection F arc. Lord Sorbet, Lord Garana's reckoned ship was taken down by some unknown force. And those people were the second strongest in the Frieza Force. Alright, hurry and find a planet with Dragon Balls. Who knows how many planets have Dragon Balls at this point. Let me get back to Beerus Champa and Vados. He said, if you continue to stand out, Beerus will find you. I know I'm going home. Let's see. Next time I come here, maybe I should bring Beerus a souvenir. Alright, so that is the end of the Battle of Gods portion of the Dragon Ball Super manga, and that is the end of Chapter 4. I'm very excited to get into Chapter 5, because I know we're going to be jumping straight into the Universe 6 tournament exhibition arc, which is very exciting, because Piccolo will get to do some stuff I'm excited to see. So yeah, we're skipping past Resurrection F, which is fine. It wasn't a great movie, and it wasn't a great anime portion. It would have been interesting, though, to see if the manga could have done it better. Maybe bring back King Cold or something. Be unique. But yeah, next Chapter 5, we are jumping into the Universe 6 tournament arc. I'm Mr. Morfetto. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and share.